Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We will give everyone a couple of minutes to pour into the stream here and get everyone in the stream. Did you miss it? No, you did not miss it. Hello, everyone. Welcome. As always, let's start this stream out like we always do. Let me know where you're coming from in chat. Let me know where you are located. If you are in Florida right now, towards the path of the hurricane, I hope you have prepared your house, and I hope you are going to either get out of there or know what you're doing. I'm definitely going to be having you guys in my thoughts and prayers. If the title still says Nick, number one, I'm not Nick. I would not want to do that to Nick. For some reason, I'm not sure why it says that. I have changed everything on my end. Not sure why it should say that. But I will try and fix it. My right-hand man, Andrew, is not here today, so I'll have to apologize beforehand that a lot of the things that he took, has taken care of before, I'm doing myself. So I do apologize for that. Phil's going to be here with me, in and out, kind of helping me monitor some stuff. But yes, I will try to fix it. For some reason on my end, it shows on the back end, it shows here, hosted by Dusty Porter, which is me. I'm the host of the TubeBuddy Express podcast. But I'm not quite sure why it says, Nick on your end. So, anyways, let's see here. Yes. Oh, so apparently some people are seeing the title, right? Making sure your content is advertiser friendly. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Again, last week is when I would normally do my stream, but because of weather, we had some pretty foul weather here in Georgia as well. And Andrew was dealing with it way more than what I was. So, Andrew's had a pretty tough, couple of weeks. I know his family has had some family, and I believe, I'm not sure exactly if it was Houston or where it was, but if you can't see or you can't hear me, you may need to refresh your page. Again, that's going to be one of those things to where that's maybe why the title is inaccurate for you guys. So we're going to stay live today for around 45 minutes. The last half of the show is going to be all about your questions. Normally what we do is we have a Google form that goes out, and you would fill out the questions to submit to me or the streamer, but today, this time, what we're going to do is I'm just going to be directly taking questions from the chat. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We've already got almost 40 people in here. And again, I understand the time that I do my stream here, which is 1 Eastern, which is what, like 10 West Coast time. So I do understand that that probably we're missing a few of people that we normally could get in here. Also, something that I may try doing in the future is that I may actually try to delay the stream to like 3 or 4 Eastern Standard Time. That way gives some more time for the West Coasters to come in here, and we might can get a different type of audience. So title is fixed up now on your screen. Fantastic. I thought it was. Again, all of these things I'm trying to do here, trying to juggle on my end, and it is with anything. The more that you live stream, the better you get at live streaming, the more comfortable you get. I'm comfortable in front of the camera. That's never been my problem. My problem is making sure all of the techno jargon happens, but that's why we have great people like Owen Video, who also does a live stream here on TubeBuddy. He's done tutorials. I've done tutorials on my YouTube channel, so fantastic. So we got some great people in here. We got Creative Queen, Creator Fundamentals. We've got a lot of great usual people who are in here. Marlene, XD Gamer, Chosen King, Tropical YouTube, Super User. All of you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you know what, if you want to do us a favor, why don't you guys go ahead and copy the link here to the live stream, shoot it out on your Facebook, on Twitter, tag TubeBuddy in that, and we might can see if we can get a retweet over to you guys and do that. So Jimmy, welcome. Adam, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming, guys. If you don't know, A couple of weeks ago, the TubeBuddy YouTube channel surpassed 100K subscribers. As you can see here, here's the video that Andrew did such a good job. There's Andrew right there. But as you can see here, there's great people that we had here. All of the, not all of, but a lot of the creators who stream. There is my lovely self there. But then we have Owen right here. And then at the end of it, I believe we have Andrew. So there's a ton of great creators who kind of collab together to do the congratulations video for TubeBuddy. That's a super awesome milestone, and I'm just so excited. And Andrew did do such a good job putting that together. So 100K subscribers, we're now at 103, going towards 104, like that. TubeBuddy is just growing, and we're just so happy about not only providing a tool to you guys, but also providing you content, right? Like, I think that's where TubeBuddy has really grown over the past 6 to 12 months. Not just the ability to provide a tool that has so many great features, but also the ability to have all of these awesome YouTube educators on the live streams through the podcast that I'm doing. TubeBuddy's doing a great job bringing you that content, and me working alongside TubeBuddy, I'm going to continue to push that. I'm going to continue to give ideas to Andrew and to Phil and to the guys over at TubeBuddy, and we're going to continue to bring you the content you want to become a better YouTuber. So, all right, I think I have Doing It with Jason, welcome. British Army, welcome. Aria, welcome. So many great people in here that I love seeing every single month. Now, I will say this before we dive into today's topic. I am live streaming today, which is the first Thursday of September. I will also be live streaming the last Thursday of September because we had to postpone and cancel the live stream last week due to weather. So we are going to be back on track better than ever. All right. So today, we're going to be talking about advertiser-friendly content for YouTube. So that is it's not really a controversial topic, but it is a hot-button topic right now because of what is going on YouTube. So I have this little guy here, which is the YouTube help page. And this is the first thing I want us to look at is the advertiser-friendly content guidelines. Now, all of these are going to be presented to us by TubeBuddy, right? So again, with all of that being said, we're going to be talking about advertiser-friendly content on YouTube. So I'm going to go through, and I'm not going to read word by word all of this, but I'm going to talk about the different topics, and then I'm going to be talking about kind of what you guys may be thinking about advertiser-friendly content. Now, has anyone in chat over the past couple of months, has any of you guys had any of your content demonetized? I know Owen was talking about a video he did with Daryl that they collaborated on. They're not quite sure why it got flagged. Again, eventually it got monetized again, but obviously all of those really good views in the beginning of the video, they actually got, you know, it was a bad situation. So has anyone here, let me know in the chat if you guys have had anything demonetized. If you haven't yet, it's fine. That doesn't mean the topic's going to be irrelevant to you, because honestly, this is something you need to know. Okay, this is something that you need to know going forward on your YouTube channel. Okay, so here's the deal. Kim says, not yet, but you feel like it's only a matter of time. Well, let's prepare you. Let's prepare you guys and figure out what's going on. Yeah, you've spoken to a lot of YouTubers, and it's happened to a lot of YouTubers. Yes, it has. All right, so controversial issues. It's a given. Drugs and dangerous products or substances, harmful or dangerous acts, hateful content, inappropriate language. Okay, that's kind of a gray area, right? Inappropriate use of family entertainment characters. I thought that one was weird until I had a little child, and now that I have a daughter, in some of the videos she stumbles upon, again, I can see why that one is there. Incendiary and demeaning, sexually suggestive content, and violence. All right, so all of those are pretty well, self-explanatory, right? Yeah, I get all that. But then a lot of what's happening lately is people have been getting banned for saying bad words on their channels, profane words. Again, inappropriate language. Again, what do you consider inappropriate language? Again, all of this text here under this one is very vague. It's not like they're going and they're giving you a list of words that they're blacklisting from YouTube. No, this is just very vague, and it all depends on what the system is going to pick up, okay? So let's talk about your content and what you can do. The first thing thing you need to do is you need to bookmark this page right here and understand that the support.google.com, this is like a FAQ. This is an answer to a question from a community member. You need to bookmark this URL. I will actually go ahead and copy this URL. I will put this into the chat, and you guys can have that there under the TubeBuddy. You can see the link there. Understand that you probably want to bookmark this URL, and understand that if you ever have a doubt in your mind, okay, oh, this could be a situation to where it's like, oh, maybe I'm on the fence on this. It may not be appropriate, but let's do this. At the end of the day, let's go back to this URL. Let's reference this and see if I can figure it out. Unfortunately, with it being an automated system and then possibly going over to a YouTube employee, we're not quite sure why a lot of stuff is getting banned or is getting demonetized. So if you don't know what demonetized means, basically when you monetize your content, you can make money from your videos. If you get demonetized, what happens at that point is your video no longer is running ads. So that means you're no longer making money from that specific video. So understand, if you get demonetized, boom, that's it. You may have a really popular video going on, you get demonetized, no more money from that video. And the only unfortunate thing is, and again, I'm always hesitant to even talk about topics like this because of a couple of reasons. One of those reasons is because I feel very thankful and blessed that YouTube allows us to even monetize in the first place, right? We're uploading to their platform. They're running ads on our content. So it's kind of, we work together in that situation. But when it comes to advertiser-friendly content, understand that one advertiser may, have different morals than another, is thus meaning that they want their ads to be run on a specific type of video. So understand that. Let's talk now about your content and what you can do to make sure that your content is advertiser friendly. Now, here's the deal. First things first. Don't try to test the limits, right? Don't be like, all right, let's try to go to the edge. Let's try to go to the edge of one of these guidelines here that what we're talking about. So when you're creating content, make sure that you are keeping it within the box of what you think to be friendly for everyone to watch. Now, again, I'm not saying you need to go and have a mentality of saying, okay, any video that I upload, I want it to be okay for my 5-year-old or 10-year-old person, child to watch it. No, I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't cover relevant news topics, because I think it's important for us to be able to do that on YouTube, okay? So with all of that being said, how do we make sure that we don't get demonetized, or our content is going to be able to survive on YouTube with the new monetization rules and the new things that we have here underneath the content guidelines? Basically, play it safe. You're going to need to play it safe, at least for a little while, until the kinks get ironed out with the new system of them going through and flagging videos for specific keywords and tags and possibly profanity. You need to understand that you need to be walking a tightrope. Now, again, if you don't care, if you don't really worry about monetization, then do what you want to do, right? Again, you may risk your channel getting banned or your channel getting closed down, but that's a different topic altogether. So with that being said, when it comes to advertiser-friendly content, you're going to have to play it safe for now. Give it a few months. Let them figure out, okay? Let them figure out, the system, and then we'll go from there. Now, let's see here. Somebody had a great question in chat. It was the next topic that I was going to talk about. I'm not sure exactly who asked the question or made the comment, but here's the comment. You can contest demonetization. Okay. So how do you contest demonetization? So basically what you would want to do is, obviously, let's just say you're at your YouTube channel, okay? So let's say we are at youtube.com. Let's go to the TubeBuddy YouTube channel, okay? So right now, we are at the TubeBuddy YouTube channel, and we are going to go over to our Creator Studio, and then we're going to go to our Video Manager. Again, if you see me looking over this way, I have a new webcam. I know I keep getting new webcams, but they keep releasing better ones. I'm using the 4K one right now. I'm not streaming in 4K because of bandwidth and whatnot, but I am working on the placement of my webcam. So here's the deal. If we go to Video Manager, and let's just say we're going to see a notification up here that says, some of your videos have been demonetized, whatever the situation may be. And this little guy right here is going to show as, it's going to have a little line mark through it, and it's going to say not monetized. Now, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if TubeBuddy has one of those. Yeah, they don't have one. But if they did, and fortunately, I haven't had one on my personal channel either. I did have one on one of my smaller YouTube channels, but again, that was through a client, and we dealt with it that way. But what you can do is you can actually go in here, and you can appeal, or you can contest the demonetization. So understand that when you go and you click on the ability to go and to contest it, you'll basically fill out a form and you'll say, here's why I believe this shouldn't be demonetized. It may take 2 to 3 days. And as Daryl Eves pointed out in his video, talking about one of his videos that got pulled down for demonetization, he stated, well, yes, that's great that I'm able to monetize it now, but a lot of those views up front, which is when a lot of his videos get the most of their views, which means that's when you're going to make the most of your money, it wasn't monetized. So again, that's where it's going to hurt you there. So understand that if it is demonetized, you can go and try to see if you can get that contested and see if you can figure that out. So understand, 70 people in here right now. Thank you guys so much. But the need for 1,000 views to monetize. Now, yeah, I'm not going to even talk about the requirements now to even monetize your channel. I think that should have been done a long time ago. I'm not against that. Probably, in all honesty, they probably should make those numbers a little more stringent. It's very, not easy, but it shouldn't be that difficult for you to put in the time to get the amount of views you would need. So understand that. But you can contest a demonetization flag on your video. It may just take some time. And when you go through here, I can actually show you guys, let's see here. I can actually show you guys kind of what it looks like. But unfortunately, what I'm going to show you guys is not going to give you the full aspect of kind of what it is. But if we go in here and we take a look at, say, this here. So right here, you can look at this image here. So through an email, you will get something that says, thanks for submitting your video for monetization. We did not approve your video for monetization because the content in your video or video details may not be advertiser friendly. So that's a great point. It may not be your video in particular. It may be your video details. Maybe it's your title. Maybe it's your tags. Maybe it's your description. You have to go and you have to comb through all of it, right? And understand what and why is your video being flagged. Okay, then right here it says, if you believe that the content in your video is advertiser friendly, you can request an additional review below. Now, so what happens is when the system flags it, okay, it's not an actual human. It's the going through the actual, I don't want to call it a robot, but it's the software that YouTube has on the back end that's going through and seeing whether or not they think the video is going to be advertiser friendly or not. When you go and click and try to get it to reviewed once again, for the most part, it's going to be reviewed by an actual human, and then maybe you have more of a chance to actually get it approved for monetization. Now, maybe there's a better system for this. I thought, well, maybe you can submit your video for monetization first. That way, you can either get approved or disapproved by an actual human being, and yeah, it's learning, it's AI, right? So it's going to get better over time, which is something I talked about. Creator fundamentals, great point. So here's the deal. What they could do with the system I'm talking about, and again, this is just me throwing up ideas, right? Thinking about being on YouTube as long as I have. What if they had you submit your video for monetization at the very beginning, right? And then with all of that, what they could do is either accept or not accept, and you could go back and fix kind of what's going on, or you could either go ahead and submit it and get it monetized. That way you're not missing out those first crucial views. When if you're running your YouTube channel and it's a part of your income stream, you're not missing out on that money either. So understand that. Katie, welcome. And I knew you would probably be here at some point, but welcome back. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today with advertiser-friendly content. There's so much more to dive into, but I want to dive into your guys' questions. Now, remember, it's going to be kind of like rapid-fire questions today because we don't have the Google form that we normally do. You can ask questions about advertiser-friendly and understand that I'd love to dive deeper into it because I think there's a lot there. So if you want to ask me some questions, Creator Fundamentals, you like that idea? I said that would be great because people are getting demonetized on scheduled and unpublished videos. Yes, that is very much a detriment to the system now. As he said earlier in chat there, a few pages up, it is AI, it is artificial intelligence, which means that it will continue to learn. It will continue to try to get better in the system and trying to, hopefully in the future, will not demonetize the videos that shouldn't be demonetized because there's such a gray area. Let's see here. You can open the TubeBuddy menu, and if it will be in the bottom right corner of the menu, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Has a feature that tells you the best time to publish. It can't tell you exactly the best time to publish. You're going to have to kind of do trial and error, but After you upload so many videos with TubeBuddy installed, there is a feature on TubeBuddy that can show you when you're going to get the most interaction from a video just by history, right? TubeBuddy kind of goes and it looks at your videos, sees which ones are doing the best at what times and when you uploaded them, and it goes from there. So yes, you can. Let's see here. Rasharam, I think your name is. Can you copy ideas on YouTube? I mean, I'm not going to say you can copy and paste ideas, but yes, you can use other people's ideas and improve upon them. I've never said that would be a situation that you can't do. So yes, again, if you have any questions, please put those in chat. And again, if I miss your question, I apologize. The chat seems to be going by rather fast, and that is the benefit of having the Google form. But again, today we are going solo without the Google form. So again, still have 70 of you guys in here. Man, I'm so excited to have you guys in here today, chatting about YouTube, advertiser-friendly content, and so much more. So if you have any questions, please put those in the chat there, and we can get to those as soon as possible. Yes, Malevolent Elephant says, copy ideas, but be original and put your own spin on it. Yep, I think that's probably the best way to put it. I had a question come into the podcast. And by the way, if you don't know, I am the host of the, let's see here, if you go right here, nope, that's me, full screen. But if you go right here, you can see the two podcasts that I host, TubeBuddy Express and the YouTube Creators Hub podcast. If that's something you are interested in, you can go check those out as well. What about those of us who don't get these flags, but simply low advertiser sales or frequency? All right, so Ovation Eddie, a great question. I assume you do music content just by looking at your image and your name there, or possibly maybe you don't. If you're getting low, what they call CPM, cost per million, or cost per thousands of views or whatever it may be, it may just be because the content that you produce just doesn't have a lot of advertisers wanting to advertise on top of your content. Not that they don't want to, but the niche that you're in is a very, very competitive niche, or is a very, very uncompetitive niche, which means that they're paying a lot per ad as opposed to getting a ton of ads on there. Or maybe it's because you're just not getting the amount of views yet to actually accumulate enough money, right? That could be a question as well. How can I add tags in a live stream? So basically you can add tags in a live stream just like you would within a video. There is an option, I'm looking at the back end right now, where you can go and add tags to your live stream. Find that option and start typing in your tags with commas or in between them, just like you would. Let's see here. What do you think about what do you think about Facebook Watch? Seems cool. Any inside info on when it's available to creators and monetization will be possible? Yes, monetization will be possible. Facebook Watch is the new system or new kind of platform that Facebook now has for video. In the past, they didn't have kind of a home for video, which I thought was kind of behind the times. But now they're going to do that with Facebook Watch. As far as inside info about when it's going to be available to creators, I have contacted someone over at Facebook, and basically I threw all the cards out at him. I said, hey, I'm a host of a YouTube podcast. I would like to have you guys come on, talk about this. I got a response from a guy, I'm not going to say his name. I got a response from a gentleman from the organization saying, we'd love to come on your podcast. We're really busy right now. Just know it's going to happen soon. So I don't know. That was an email I got from him. So Dusty, how can I get maximum number of people on live streams? Promote, promote, promote. Creative Queen, you have to promote. You have to put out the thumbnail. Something we got to do better at here on the TubeBuddy channel is we've got to do a better job of promoting prior to going live, right? That way people know when to sit down, when to be ready for the live stream. If you're promoting on the live stream, then what you can do is, on the live stream, you can have people knowing about it, well in advance. So that's kind of what I would do. Also, one thing that you could do is, I'm going to go ahead and bring the chat over here so you guys can kind of see it as well. I'm going to kind of keep it up here to where I was at. But when it comes to live streaming, you want to promote that way. You also want to utilize social media. You can utilize Reddit. You can utilize the new community section on your YouTube channel. But really try to get better at promotion and really make your thumbnail pop. And I know that shouldn't be something I tell you, but that's it. Let's see here. What other question do we have next? How can I get, okay, that's it. I've heard a lot of people are getting demonetized because the subtitles and captions put a wrong word in that. happens to get them flagged. So double check that if you're not doing your own. Yes, that's true. So what happens is in the subtitles, maybe certain words are getting misunderstood. So maybe you say a word like luck, but it ends up turning into another bad word, then maybe your video gets flagged, right? Or maybe something of that nature. So do check that. Beirut, are you using OBS for live stream? I'm using OBS for Mac right now. I love OBS. Always definitely suggest it for people who are trying to get into live streaming. A great app, and it is free. Is TubeBuddy ever gonna be available for mobile? Let's be completely honest with you. I'm not going to answer that question right now. Just know that it's a possibility. What are you using to stream TubeBuddy? I'm using OBS and the YouTube platform. Yes, we need TubeBuddy mobile. Again, Phil is here and he hears your cries. You finally got access to Facebook Watch. That's awesome. Let's see here. For anyone new, I changed my thumbnails for better ones and my views and subs grew tons. Yes, that's a huge thing you can do, and understanding that it's one of those situations to where if you improve your thumbnails, you will be so, I'm telling you guys how you'll be surprised at just the impact that that will have on your YouTube channel. So definitely check that out. Let's see here. What is coming? Owen seemed to have gotten it pretty quickly. Yes, Owen has it quickly. I have access to it on my end. I just wanted to get them on the show, on the podcast, and they were being very they were kind of walking around it. So I also benefited a lot from Reddit, a website I hate, but if you can figure Reddit out, it will really help you. Yes, a ton of traffic comes from Reddit. What is the best time to post? Can anyone help me? Again, that's all going to be based upon your channel, type of content you create. So is it vital to promote via YouTube ads to attract more subscribers and views? No, you don't have to do that. Would it help? Yes, it would help because you're going to be paying to bring people to your content. But just like I tell people, Wacky TV, if your content is not good, if it's not quality content, you can pay all the money you want, okay? My family runs an online e-commerce business. We have a Shopify store. We do fairly well with that store, but we pay for ads on Google AdWords, right? If people come to our site through Google AdWords, but then they don't like our stuff, or we have a really horrible designed website layout, they're never going to come back. We're never going to make sales, which defeats the purpose of buying ads. So yeah, you can buy ads. It'll help. But again, you got to have good content. Many people use bad language in their videos, but always they make lots of money. If in India we use bad words, it's been age restricted, and I always receive demonetization in my roast videos. So Techie G, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. I don't know the logistics behind what things are like in India. It may be different than they are here in the States, so I don't want to talk or speak on that. But I will say this. Just, again, play it safe for the next few months, and let's figure this thing out. Let the AI get better. Let the algorithm get better, and let's go from there, right? I understand, yes, your roast videos may be better with profane language or more funny, whatever it may be. Just understand you kind of have to balance it. Is it worth it to do this and get demonetized, or is it worth it to be patient and do it another way? So I recently, going too fast here. What's a good subreddit to get involved with? Creator fundamentals. I like the YouTube. There's a YouTube subreddit. Then there's what they call a YouTube creator subreddit. That's a good one. I am also a part of a lot of other subreddits as well. I'm on there not too frequently, but I get on there enough to do some promotion. I would like to see how my tags are ranking, and I'm always watching videos in my niche. And it would be nice to see how other channels' tags are doing and if they are being searched. Well, Wolfpack, TubeBuddy has some amazing features just for you. So with TubeBuddy, I don't know if you've noticed this before, but if you go to, let's go ahead and just search in general for TubeBuddy, okay? So when you search for TubeBuddy, you're going to see this guy come up here. Look at that. There's our live stream right there. You're going to see a bunch of the live streams from different creators that we have here. You're going to see other videos. I always want to click on this video here because, you know, yours truly, I made this video. So with this video here, I can go down through here with the channelytics right here. I look terrible right there, don't I? That's even worse. So if we go right here, we can kind of look at the channelytics and see the different tags here. And then if we go here to this blue button and go to show search rankings, it'll actually load this here, and it'll actually show us the green number by specific terms, and it will show us what this video ranks. So let's go to Roberto's video, which is a great video, a very high quality, well-produced video. If I go to show search rankings on his video, it's going to show me for all of these phrases here, the different ranks that it shows up here on YouTube. Again, another great feature provided by TubeBuddy. So guys, again, if you're not using those features, what's wrong with you guys? Come on, come on. You can click the link in the description of this video, download it for absolutely nothing, for free. Check it out, see what you think about it. Please tell me this stream will be available to watch later. Very interested in this topic. Cindy, it will be available. Andrew always publishes it later, and it will definitely be there for you. I get flagged very frequently, and I have uploaded the same material on a secondary channel, not one flag. Maybe it's the tags or description in your channel description. Possibly that could happen. Let's see here. Ask anything you want to. Let's see here. I have good tags and thumbnails and titles, but it seems that I still can't get exposure on YouTube. Any suggestions? Again, I don't really answer that here on these live streams because there's so much to talk about. But if you go to one of our creators, whether it be Roberto, myself, Daryl, the video creators webpage, there's some great content out there. Spend a couple of hours this week and next week, and I promise you'll have some great ideas. It's one of those things where people ask me all the time. It's one of those things to where just understand that. So, all right. What other question do we have going on today? Let's see here. Where did the chat box go? There it is. All right. What other questions do you guys have for me today? Let's go back to the TubeBuddy YouTube channel. All right. Here we go. 70 people still here today. Thank you guys so much. All right. I need to get a swig of water, guys. I apologize. One more crucial question. TubeBuddy shows my video ranks in top 10, but an actual search my video ranks around 70. Is that a bug with TubeBuddy? I don't think it's a bug. You may want to check and make sure that you're typing in the correct phrase, or you're typing in the correct search term, because I've actually tested it on a ton of videos just to make sure, and every time it was, if not on the dot, it was 1 or 2 below or above. So normally it should be right. If you are tiny, try to make videos on trending topics. A great point. If not, it is almost impossible to get found. Once you get way bigger, you no longer have to do trending topics. A great point. Hello, Dusty Porter. It is found that a lot of YouTubers are using thumbnails which are different from the actual video picture. How much is it viable? I think I understand your question, but here's the answer I'm going to give you. If you are going to do a video and you have a thumbnail, which is supposed to be the visual representation of your video that people can go through, search, and find, make sure that visual representation is correct. Make sure it is relevant, and make sure it is actually about the video and represents the video that you're publishing. So yes, absolutely. Stats option not working properly. Why? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I have a music channel, but I have no views. Please help me. Again, go through, do some YouTube education. I promise you'll be better off. Let's see here. Have moved most material that gets question flagged or demonetized. Okay, so you've moved your content. Again, maybe that's what you have to do. Let's see here. What other questions do you guys have that we can talk about today? Because I definitely want to get to a few more here before we have to go here in about 20 minutes. So give me any questions that you have. Let's see here. I'm gonna scroll back up to chat and see if there's any other questions that I had possibly missed. Let's see. Just had a meeting with my partner manager from YouTube. Congrats, Travis. Congrats. Yeah, I talked with my guy a couple weeks ago too. Why would my video of Mickey Mouse at Disneyland with no tags and Disneyland title get tagged as not advertiser friendly? I'm not sure. Again, it is an AI system, which means that it may be thinking that you're trying to spoof on a character that's already owned by someone else. Again, there's a number of things that it could happen. Homie Gamer says, how can I use tags properly? It's all about trial and error. The tags need to be very relevant. The tags need to be about what the video is about, and you need to understand when you are tagging your videos that yes, it does have an effect on where your video gets ranked. So understand all of those points. What next? Can you talk about niching your channel? That's a good question and topic. So when you niche your channel, or when you think about a YouTube channel, at the end of, in your vision, you need to have in your eyesight who the target audience is. A great podcaster that I listen to, John Lee Dumas, he does the Entrepreneur on Fire podcast, a great business podcast. He says you need to make sure that you have your avatar in place before you even launch a podcast. So think of it that way with YouTube as well. You need to have your avatar in place before you launch a YouTube channel. So understand that you need to know who that person is and why you're creating the content for them. So have that person ready. So when you niche your channel down, like my channel, Technology Guru, my YouTube channel is all about helping people with software. It's all about helping people get from point A to point B and making sure their questions get answered. But over the last few months, I've kind of niched down to do a lot of YouTube training for this season of my channel, and I might niche back out and do more tech stuff. So again, it has to be where you're seeing your audience come into, and then you also have to think about your target audience as well. Pro Wrestling Unlimited. I posted a wrestling news video on my channel and it was flagged as soon as it was posted. Then I posted it on my family channel with only 25 subs and the same video is not flagged there. Why? Again, maybe it's because that video on your larger channel got more attention and traction, which means it's going to call out the AI more quickly than, say, a smaller channel. I assume if you leave that one on there long enough, it will get flagged. Let me tell you guys a little story time with Dusty. A lot of the success on my YouTube channel is what they call evergreen content. Content that is useful for years to come. I still have videos I posted 4 years ago that are getting thousands of views a day, okay? About 7 months ago, I got a notification that one of my videos was, I got a content strike against my channel. It was a video I did 6.5 years ago about how to download a piece of software. Anyways, I contacted YouTube. To make a long story short, that video, which I published 6.5 years ago, really ended up hurting my channel because there was a 6-month period there that I couldn't live stream, all because of a video that got flagged from years ago. And I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. Videos can get flagged months, if not years, after they're published. So let's see here. Evergreen content is great because it gets views forever, even though it doesn't go viral. Absolutely. Like that video I just showed you guys, the one that I did talking about TubeBuddy, this one here, I still get tons of views. You can see here through historical here with the Channelytics tool here, you can still see that I'm getting a ton of views, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 views per day on that video. And it's important to understand that that you can do videos that last you for a long time. Let's see here. Unplugged visits to Disneyland, no commentary, just sounds of the park. Again, maybe a sound of the park got flagged as copyright material. That's why. When I do gameplays to very new games, TubeBuddy shows 0 results on suggested for search. It can only show results on suggested for related. Why? If it's a newer game, maybe there's just not enough data to go by. That was what that would be what I would say. But again, I'm not an engineer. I don't know how that stuff works. That would be just my guess. Let's see here. A ton of great videos out there on how to do it right. Check out Nick, Brian, and Roberto. Yep, 100%. Agree with what Creator Fundamentals says. All of that is 100%. But all of those 3 guys are great. How many subscribers do you need before searching for sponsors? Again, that number is going to be a lot lower than you think it might be. 80 people in here right now. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, I had my first sponsor at like 20-something thousand subscribers. Again, but that may be high, right? You can get sponsors now with 5,000. I know a lady who's doing all she does, get this, all she does is homeschool content. I'm working with her on her channel. Again, because of our relationship, I don't want to disclose who she is, but she's doing everything about homeschool. She was contacted by a supplier of homeschool curriculum. She has like 7,200 subscribers, something like 20,000 video views. They're paying her to run a 3 to 6 month video series once a week for homeschool content. That's because every one of her homeschool videos have people that are just flocking to those videos. So it doesn't really matter. A number is a number. So don't ever think you're too small or too big. If you want to sponsor a TubeBuddy video, create a proposal using socialbluebook.com and send it over to us. Yes, another great thing you can do. Phil just typed it in there. Socialbluebook.com. I'm actually in talks with them right now. They're going to be working with me on some other educational content in collaboration with TubeBuddy. So, man, we got some good stuff coming in the future. Let's see here. Do you have any suggestions for other revenue streams since ads are currently unreliable? I do. I have a lot of suggestions. You can use affiliate programs, such as the TubeBuddy program. I get paid via from TubeBuddy to actually, when I promote the product, someone purchases a TubeBuddy license through my link. Again, I'm being very transparent with you guys. And TubeBuddy is a best case scenario because of the way they do their payouts. It's fantastic. You use sites like Amazon, things like that for affiliates. You can do sponsored videos. You can do merchandise. You can do an email list, sell courses. Something I'm working on in the future of my channel is I'm going to be selling courses. I can, Patreon is another option. A ton of different ways you can monetize your content. Let's see here. Camille Miller, can I use TubeBuddy on my phone? I think Phil answered that there. Not now, maybe in the future. What would you like us to add? Again, anything that you would like us to add on TubeBuddy, please submit that to us, and we would love, love, love to. The majority of the great features, and Phil can ditto this, from TubeBuddy have come from creators and people who are like you, looking to find an answer to some things that are a lot harder than they should be. Just think of this one here. Just the ability now to click on the TubeBuddy here, like right here. You can click on the TubeBuddy icon, and you can actually go and navigate YouTube so much easier. That seems like a crazy idea, like it wouldn't be very helpful, but oh my gosh, how helpful it is. Again, that is awesome. Again, so we'll go to our dashboard here. Has YouTube acknowledged where most of the demonetization options have come from? Titles, descriptions, tags, videos themselves. They've made a bunch of different statements, but none in particular that I have seen to be useful. Let's see here. Big fan of your channel. Continue to do what you're doing, and you should get sponsors. Talking about Pro Wrestling Unlimited. That's awesome. Any way I can get motivation, because every time I upload, I barely get any views on my channel. It's all about staying patient, being consistent, and creating quality content. Again, I know it's cliche. I know it sounds, monotonous to talk about, but it's true. You got to stay consistent. You got to be patient. What if I get tons of views, but not that many subscribers? Can I still get a potential sponsor? Yeah, views are just as important as subscribers. Again, neither one of them are too important. It's all about engagement. Let's be real. It's all about engagement. That's what it's about. Once a video is flagged for whatever reason, is it best to take the video down? I would recommend that. If YouTube doesn't take it down for you, I would analyze why I got taken down, and I would just learn from that mistake. TubeBuddy always helps me. That's what we like to hear. I have motivation, and videos are fun. I'm not sure what you mean by that question. I apologize there. But yeah, there's so many good things, so many good forms of education out there for YouTube content that for me, people really don't have an excuse anymore because of how much great content is out there. If I were to make advice videos for women about feminine hygiene, contraception, or things like that, would I be at risk for being non-advertiser friendly or being age restricted? You may be age restricted, Luis, but honestly, it's that kind of stuff that YouTube wants people to do, right? Like the advice, the tutorial videos. I would go for it. That sounds intriguing, and I think you could do really well with it. What is the best browser to use? Chrome, Firefox, or Edge? I use Chrome. That's what I like to use. Works best with TubeBuddy. The Mystique, I've just started using this tool. Well, thank you. I'm so glad. Let's see here. I wish TubeBuddy was free. Well, we do have a free version. But again, there's a lot of work and a lot of stuff that goes into making sure TubeBuddy is the best tool that it can be. So yeah, again, I've learned in business, entrepreneurship, things normally you get what you pay for. So I've been more consistent than I ever have been in the past 2 months, and I've gained more subs than I ever have. Jessica, I'm telling you, people don't understand, but you'll be surprised. It seems like a simple answer, but if you're consistent and you keep doing what you want to do there on your YouTube channel and you're passionate about it, you will succeed. So, all right, what else do we have here? How do I get the old YouTube interface back with TubeBuddy? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's see here. Luis, you could really benefit from affiliate marketing with topics that you're talking about featuring products. There's often more money in affiliate than ads. That is true. Kim, that's a great point. Luis, you could probably do better with affiliates anyways, especially talking about products, that what you're talking about. Let's see here. What about this talk of violent video games being demonetized? Yeah, unfortunately, the video game space on YouTube is changing. It's going to look different in the future because of the way the whole demonetization things are. Again, I don't want to talk about freedom of speech, but just be careful what you put out there. That's all I'm going to say. Phil put on there, you can click on the icon in the top right corner and select Restore Classic YouTube. So you can click on this guy here. Let's see here, Restore Classic YouTube. It should be somewhere. Let's see here. I'm sure I'm missing it. I'm sure I'm missing it, and I'm sure it's on here somewhere. But you can. There isn't a feature on here that can take you back to. Let's see here. Do you do private messages? I need to ask you a question. I don't want to ask you here. Camilla, you can actually find me on Twitter. You can actually find me over on. You can shoot me an email. technologyguru77@gmail.com. Shoot me my email is always open. Here, I'll type it in for you. There you go. Let's see here. I really appreciate this live stream. Great therapy. Oh, well, she is in Los Angeles. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you're enjoying this. We're now above almost 85 people, which is awesome. We're retaining those that come in here. Let's see here. So the TB icon is what they're telling me here. So, again, there is a way of doing it. Just know that I'm not doing a good job at it. I have a growing news channel. My best video had 120,000 views, but I don't get many advertisers. Again, I can't really answer that. It's all depending on types of advertisements that's going to run on that. I've never used TubeBuddy. Creative Queen, what are you doing? Click that link in the video description and get on it. Let's go. Get started with it. Greetings from Belgium. Greetings, Belgium. Bro, you can go back to old. Yeah, I know you can. I'm just not doing a good job. You have to be at youtube.com, not Creator Studio. Oh, youtube.com. Let's be at youtube.com. I'm gonna quit trying while I'm ahead right now because it seems to me that that I'm not doing a good job. Oh man, that's funny. Anyways, oh look, I'm watching myself now. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see here. Oh yeah, don't forget if you haven't already to slap that like button, the thumbs up on the stream here. So all right, guys, we got about 5 or 6 more minutes. Refresh page at youtube.com. Anyways, I am in the old version. That's why. Creator Fundamentals is right. I am in the old version. See what I'm talking about, guys? It's so hard when you're live streaming. You know, you do things. Anyways, what is best for monetization? AdSense or YouTube partnerships? Again, it all depends on your channel. Sub-channels, like channels that are very niched down, might benefit from an MCN or multi-channel network, whereas myself, I prefer to do it on myself and through AdSense. To get a channel verified, how long does it take? Not very long. Does making videos more than 10 minutes make a difference? Not really. YouTube is supporting. YouTube is, how do I say this? They're favoring longer videos. They're favoring longer videos now, but that doesn't mean they're better. So live streams have a lot of moving parts. Yes, they do have a lot of moving parts. Not only my hands as I talk with my hands, but TubeBuddy is very simple to download and is very user-friendly. Plus, there are lots of videos that guide you through any part of it. I have nothing more to say. That's right. How do I be cool like you? Man, it takes a lot of work and effort. Ask my wife. How can we get traffic from Reddit? You post a link on an appropriate subreddit. Oh, thank you so much for the community link at TubeBuddy. No problem. Hey guys, thanks for this awesome tool. It is helping me a lot. You are so welcome, Finance Guru. All right, guys, we're about to close down shop here in about 5 minutes. If you have any final questions, we'll do these rapid fire questions. Let's see here. How to grow and how important is it to waste money on advertising? It's not very important. She's in Los Angeles. Thanks again. Back to editing. Have fun editing and keep pressing that record button. Can you get paid similar with a partnership to AdSense? I've only been paid by AdSense before. I'm not sure what you mean, but yes, you can. Can you please promote my channel? We don't do any promotion. Creative Queen, amazing stream, Dusty. Thank you so much, Creative Queen, for dropping by. Man, what an amazing stream we have had today. Let's see here. I have motivation videos. What? Thanks for the TubeBuddy. It's a very nice tool. You're welcome. Do I have a stream schedule for tips like these? Yes. So I am every last Thursday of the month. And I'm not sure the exact schedule. We might have that somewhere that Phil can post, but we have streams each month from Nick. We have streams each month from Daryl Eves. We have streams from Roberto Blake. We have streams from Brian G. Johnson. We have streams from Owen Video. Man, what a great lineup we have. It's like the all-star team. Just got TubeBuddy and looking forward to getting it on my channel. Thanks. You are so welcome. I have an AdSense account, but my estimated earnings are not showing up. You will not be able to see estimated earnings on AdSense. You will only be able to see the estimated earnings on your YouTube analytics, and then you'll get paid directly to your bank account. So the first Wednesday of each month is Nick. The second Wednesday is going to be Owen. Let's see here, and then he's going to keep saying them here. Is this TubeBuddy tag suggest tool more effective than AdWords Keyword Planner? I think so. I've used them both. Again, I know I'm sitting here on a TubeBuddy stream, but yes, I think it is. The last Thursday is myself, Dusty, and the third Wednesday is Brian G. Johnson, and then Daryl and Roberto whenever they have the time to do so. So pretty self-explanatory. That's awesome. Thank you for this. Very helpful. You're welcome. Dusty and Friends. Sounds like an awesome cartoon show from the 90s. It does, doesn't it? I'm telling you, it does have a good ring to it. It has a great, great ring to it. All right, guys. Thank you so, so much for another great stream here on the TubeBuddy YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the link in the description to go check out TubeBuddy. I promise you will not regret it. And if you haven't already, please, please, please go on over to iTunes, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the TubeBuddy Express podcast and the YouTube Creators Hub podcast. I promise you will not regret it. Until next time, guys, keep pressing that record button. Keep doing what you love. Keep doing things here on YouTube. And I will see you guys on the next one.